Hello all, this video will be a short and sweet walkthrough of the household website. It's not going to go that far into detail because I do have a series of deep dive videos planned that will elaborate on every single section. It's also not going to be a tutorial or contain tutorials, as I do have a tutorial series planned as well. This video will just be a generalized walkthrough of all of the different components that make up Household. After signing in, you'll be brought to your dashboard. This page contains your different levels, your total accumulated reward points, as well as how many are on hand to spend on prizes. If you have the pay per task / earned wages setting on, then it will also show your lifetime earnings and how much money you currently have stored that is ready to be paid out. If you have the book club module enabled, then you will also see your reading level as well as a list of books that you have read and your total word count for all accumulative reading. If you click the sidebar expand button on the side, you will see the sidebar. Throughout the course of this video, we are going to briefly go through each of these areas. Notifications show all of the notifications that you have received in the household website. These can be notifications that a chore has been scheduled and is ready to claim, or letting you know that you leveled up, or that you have unlocked a badge. You can archive these if you've already read them to keep your page nice and tidy. The Overview button brings you back to your dashboard. You can also click the household title at the top of the nav bar to navigate back to your dashboard as well. Badges are akin to achievements in video games, except for these are for real-life tasks. You can make or download badges for reaching specific levels, accumulating a certain number of rewards points, or allowance. You can also create badges for specific chores that are created in your household, such as for mopping 100 times. Badges can belong to badge sets, so you can have multiple badges for the same task at varying numbers of completion. For instance, you can have a badge unlock when a user has mopped 20 times, and another when they have mopped 50 times, and so on and so forth. Only the highest badge in a set is displayed on the user's profile, which we'll cover in a bit. If you enable the book club module, you can also make badges for number of books read, number of words read, and in the near future, actually in development at this moment, is the ability to create badges for finishing or being caught up in a book series that you specify. For example, Lord of the Rings or Red Rising. If the user has read all of the books in the Red Rising series, then they will get a badge for it. This is currently in development though, and came about because my wife and I are actually making our way through Lord of the Rings, and we wanted to get a badge for it after. A quick note about starter badges, or the badges that are pre-made and you can download yourself. Currently, starter badges exist for leveling up the overall level, accumulating reward points, and if earned wages is on, then earning money. I am working on starter badges for the number of books read, as well as words read total. The prize counter is where household managers can create in real life rewards, and household members can spend the reward points to purchase. For the rewards, it's recommended to get creative with the prizes, as you know your members the best and what will motivate them. I personally use a mix of real, tangible rewards like trading cards, and other more easily fulfilled rewards like going to the store for a snack run or getting to play the VR headset for a certain amount of time. When a member redeems a reward, a notification is sent to the household manager, who can then approve or deny the reward. The next section is the calendar, and currently its main purpose is for scheduling chores. The scheduled chores can repeat or be one-time schedulings only. Users can claim and complete the chore directly from the calendar, and chores can be directly assigned to specific members when scheduling them as well. The next section is chores. This was the main reason the website was created in the first place, and is the oldest module. I needed a way to keep track of chores done around the house, and this website was the answer. In this section, common household tasks are created and members mark their entries here. Chores are assigned to categories to keep everything organized. In the payout section, if earned wages is turned on, household managers can subtract the amount of money the member is requesting to be paid out. In the analytics page, stats are displayed regarding things like who did the most chores, what chore was done the most, etc., going back either a day, a week, or a month. The book section was created for tracking reading progress through books, as well as which books have already been read and which books you want to read. Books are added with the metadata being fetched from either the Household Master Database or through the Google Books or Open Library API, ensuring that you always get the best information when adding the book to your household. This is the newest section added, and since there is a lot of features in development that will be released in the future. One such feature will be a calendar showing what books were read during which periods of time in the last year, as well as an analytics page akin to the chore analytics page from the previous section. The users section is where you can view and edit your profile, other members' profiles, the activity feed to see what the household has been up to, and leaderboards. Leaderboards help foster healthy competition as well as show the younger members of the household just how much the parents do around the house. My kids are often surprised at how dominant my wife and I are on the chore leaderboards because of how much more we actually clean and accomplish than they do. The admin side of the site is for household managers to edit anything on the site quickly and effectively. As we near closer and closer to launch, more can be done through the front end, or the non-admin side, with the goal of not needing the admin side for anything in the future. As my wife puts it, no one wants to go into the admin side. I've left it in place for now so that if super users do want the access that it brings, they have it, but my goal is to make it completely optional in the future. As of this video, there isn't anything anymore that specifically needs to be edited through the admin side, and everything can now be done in the front end. The help section includes the articles and tutorials related to doing anything on the site, as well as the support or bug report contact forms. If you need help with anything, please don't hesitate to reach out through the support form. The support portal is monitored daily, and we will reach out to you as soon as we possibly can, usually within a few hours. The settings are for tweaking anything about your household that changes the structure of the household. This is where you will set your time zone, what modules you see. Currently, chores and book clubs are the only two options, but in the future we'll include all of the other planned modules, such as the gaming module, a home and vehicle maintenance module, a pool chemical tracking module, and just some other plans that we have for implementing some new modules. This is also where you can download any starter badges you may have missed, or start the guided tour if you are on a desktop browser. This has been a very brief walkthrough of the website, so like and subscribe because there is going to be deep dives and tutorials in the future. As of the making of this video, the early access / beta is underway, so if you are interested in beta testing Household, there is still some capacity available. You can head to the Household website that is linked in the bottom of this page and click the Join Beta / Early Access button on the homepage to get your early access code emailed to you. The next video scheduled to be released will be the setup of your household, but we have made it intuitive enough to where you don't need to wait for that video if you did want to get started today. So thank you, and we'll see you next time.